Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So this video I'll be showcasing my nightmare team for Wings of War. So this is completely a what I can say difficult stage and it's not at all free to play friendly at least nightmare. I'll try to do a guide for hard or normal with free to play heroes, but nightmare I'm not able to do it without uh, what I can say meta heroes. Okay, so here Natsia or Nastia is meta. Okay, so if you have Nastia and the poison heroes, it will be better for you. And then you need single target magic damage dealers like Hex, Ingrid, and all those things. And if you have Wukong, like Wukong can bring if you bring in like more single target damage dealers. And this is a team like I'm going in with. I have like Wukong, Kigiri, and all. Uh, and Ingrid as well. And you need an AoE damage as well. Okay, so I'm bringing in Anora, but any good AoE damage dealer should work. So Anora is doing the job like pretty easy. Anyone could work. Okay, so you need one AoE damage dealer and all the other single target heroes. Okay, so I'll just show the gear quickly. So Nasia is in Cataclysm, and this is the gear. So she does most of the work here, Tear of Twilight. And then I'm bringing in Elovin for the heals, but this can be any healer, but Elovin gives you rage regen, so that's why Elovin is good here. And then Moradin can be replaceable, but I thought I'll use him. Okay, so you need a ranged fighter, and Moradin does the job. Okay, so that's why I'm bringing here. And then, like I told, this is my AV damage dealer. You can bring in anyone, Boreas or anyone you have, so that would do the job. And then you need a healer, so I am bringing in Aileen, but you can bring in any good healer, so that should work. If you have like a Nerissa, Percy, or a damage reduction, so for Aileen has some damage reductions, and Ingrid I'm using for single target damage. Okay, so this is the gear, but I am using here this particular one in stellar mode. Okay, so which is single target damage. What is this? Single target damage. Okay, so that's what I'm using here. She's also in tier of Twilight, and Imrit I'll just for the bonus I'm bringing in. Okay, so for he he has this wherever I forgot. Increases team members damage by 4%, so that's why I'm bringing in. He doesn't have that much role. And then Wukong I'm adding. So Wukong is this and his exclusive artifact. And then Kigiri I'm bringing in, but you need a ranged fighter, but I'm bringing in Kigiri because I'll use his ultimate to do the damage. Okay, so you can bring in any better ranged fighter. Ranged fighter means you need Wukong range in the you need this range, then only it will work. Kigiri doesn't have that range, but his ultimate has that range, but I'll be using that. And then you need an inspiration hero. I'm bringing in Dio-chan. She works well. Okay, so this is the team. Okay, now I'll show the placements and the fight. So boss has three phases. First two phases are very easy, so we'll mostly target what I can say the third phase. So you need to bring your best damage dealer, mine is Natsia, and place on this tail facing like this. Okay, and you bring your second best damage dealer platform and place here. I'll switch in. And then what you do is I give inspiration to Natsia, and then you can give like place your Moradin in the second tail. Okay, don't place in the first tail like which is available, the second tail. Okay, and don't alt with him. Okay, we'll alt with him later when needed because the second stage will be the boss will be going here. Okay, so Moradin will not be able to hit. Okay, so when you have enough, just place your Wukong here because I will be giving inspiration to Wukong. Okay, so Moradin, just alt with Moradin. Okay, and place one tile above and facing like this. Then only he will hit the boss. Okay, now you can place Wukong and then place Ailin to give inspiration to Wukong. Okay, so this will be mostly the setup. Now we need to cover like the below part. Okay, so first then I place Anora. Okay, and I just wait. You can alt with heroes whenever their alt is available. So here Ingrid, Nastia and Wukong are like Wukong is not available in this phase. It's in next phase. Okay, now I place my Halloween to heal Anora. And once I have enough cost, I will place my Kigiri as well at last. So it can be like any other, but I'm just placing Kigiri because like just because no other reason. I'm just placing him because my Kigiri is AFI. So I'll not alt with Kigiri. I'll just alt with whenever the boss is attacking. Okay, so that way like I can get Ember Strike for most of the time. So now the boss is going to attack, so I'll alt him and I can get Ember Strike and more damage. So that is the idea. So when multiple enemies are coming, alt with your Anora as well. So this is basically it. So my Ingrid and Nastia will do almost all the damage and then Wukong will do the rest. And my Kigiri should have more rage regen. Then I think his rage regen will be back. Okay, so I should have put a better gear on him. Okay, whatever, let it be. So this is basically the idea. Okay, so whenever this is going to end, I alt with Kigiri so that like I get maximum from him. So that's the only thing. So you can put a single target magic damage dealer like Cena. I don't know who else, maybe someone. Okay. So that Black Storm will take our rage back. So if you want to alt, if you have your alt, just alt before Black Storm. Okay. So once the black storm comes, like your tail will become corrupted and you won't be able to put. My Ingrid will go in the next black storm. So he corrupted these tails. Next time, like he will corrupt the other ones. Okay, so I again altered with Kigiri. So my team has A5 Wukong, A5 Kigiri, A3 Ingrid, and Natsia. So that's why I told it's not free to play friendly. Basically, like I am a free to play player, but I have been playing for so long. That is one reason, one thing. But if you have this, you can, what I can say, do this. But this is the case. It's Black Storm, so that's why I triggered Kigiri because like my rage will be taken away. So uh, I'll put one more damage dealer, like one more unit here. I like to play Moradin because I think he's better. Now like I'm almost past 250. So this is basically the setup. Like replacement wise, you can bring in Hex instead of like Nastia or uh, Ingrid, and then you can bring in like maybe Silas or like whoever is your best single target damage. Just bring them. Okay. So this is basically the fight now. Like the more tails will get corrupted and we will lose any time. So before that we need to get like 250, 250k. So that is the limit for getting maximum damage. Okay, so we'll be done anytime now. Yeah, this black storm, I think most of our units will be taken away. Okay, so we'll be done. Okay, we cannot place anymore now. All our tails are corrupted. Okay, so no more tails are there for us. So now we'll be corrupted and like we cannot place any heroes anymore. So this is done. Okay, should we have? Here, like Wukong will be alive. That's why I placed Wukong in this tail. So you can maybe like deal some more damage with your last unit, and that's it. And maybe instead of Dio, if you want, you can put Ingrid at last to push the damage if you want. Depends. Okay, this is my best fight. So that is it with this stage. Like I told, it's not free to play friendly, but if you have these heroes, you can use this to get more damage. Like if you see, Nastia did most of the damage, and Wukong is like almost up to that par. Ingrid is my second best. She died in the almost towards like the 75% of the battle. That's why her damage is low. Okay. So if you don't have Nastia, place your Ingrid, and you have Ingrid, place your Ingrid on Nastia's place. Okay. So Nastia's place should be your best platform damage dealer, and Wukong's place should be your best melee damage dealer. So that's how it should be. So that's why I placed them there. And then instead of Kigiri, you can bring anyone. But Kigiri, like even though he's not doing his 7, he is only getting damage from his ultimate. Still, he did 28 million damage. So that is great. uh, and this Moradin has very less. Okay, so that's fine. So that's it with this team. Like I told, I'll try to do with free to play team as well. I don't know if it is possible. If it is possible, I'll put out a guide. Yeah, that's it with this video. Thanks for watching.